Hey YouTube, this is DaredevilSlash. I'm bringing you my fourth video on NFL topics, and this one I've been really wanting to do. It's about the Spygate scandal in the NFL. Sorry if I stutter or say or I just pause mid-sentence, but it's kind of late, and I just wanted to hurry up and get this video done out of the way. But for those of you who don't know what Spygate is, essentially it was a scandal in 2007, in September of 2007 to be exact, when the New England Patriots were playing the New York Jets. Bill Belichick was caught with his team filming the defensive signals of the Jets. And apparently that was illegal, and they were fined $750,000, and people put their 3 Super Bowls in question, saying they should not have won them. And now people say that since the Patriots are 0-2 in the Spygate scandal, that then that was the only reason that they won the 3 Super Bowls, which, I think that's bullshit, because if you take a look at their records after Spygate, 16-0 went to the Super Bowl. Alright, then the next year they were 11-5 with a backup quarterback all year. Then the next year they were 10-6. Then they were 14-2. Then 13-3. Then this year they were 12-4. I mean, oh yeah, and let's not forget they went to the Super Bowl last year and the championships this year. So you honestly can't say that's why the Patriots did good, because if they relied that much on the Spygate, then they would have just completely mowed down. But they haven't even had a negative record. They didn't even have an even record. They've had good records. If 10-6 is their worst record since Spygate, you can't say that that's why they were winning. Now, there's proof that it did help them, but if you take a look at this, Jimmy Johnson and Bill Parcells admitted to doing the exact same thing and knowing of other teams doing the exact same thing. So the Patriots were not the only ones. They were just the first ones to get caught, okay, before the NFL touched up on it. But if you take a look at this was about last year, I'm pretty sure, because the Denver Broncos, they didn't play the 49ers this year, but the 49ers were playing the Denver Broncos about a year ago, and the Denver Broncos were caught videotaping one of their practices in London. I don't know why London, but anyways, it breaks the league rules. They were fined $50,000 each because the Broncos and McDaniels. I don't know who McDaniels is, but so when the Denver Broncos, they called, apologized to the 49ers, and hey, we're sorry, but the 49ers didn't really seem to give a shit. They said it was alright. Oh, Josh McDaniel, okay. Yeah, that's who it was. Now, Bill Belichick, he refused to say he did anything wrong in the Spygate. And, if you go back, like I said, watch his, in the CBS, watch his, interview with them, and I think he backs his answers up pretty nicely, and I don't think he's lying about anything that he says. He seems pretty sincere about it, or maybe he's just a good liar, but that's just how I take it. So yeah, why in the world do the New England Patriots get fined $750,000 and lose multiple draft picks, including a first rounder, and the Broncos just get fined $50,000 and nobody even seems to notice or care, for that matter, for those who did notice? Well, I mean, honestly, Spygate has nothing to do with getting an advantage or the cheating. That is nothing. People don't care about that. It's just something to knock the Patriots down a peg. Everybody loves to hate them, and it seems like the more you hate them, the more they win. Everybody hated them and wanted them to lose in the 2007 season after the Spygate, and look at that. After Spygate, they went 16-0. And although they lost the Super Bowl, don't you think that pissed people off, though? The people that hated the Patriots, and they go 16-0 against what everybody wants from them. of course Spygate's going to be something that they can hate on, and it's still something that you can hate on. If you look at people that either like the Patriots or don't really mind them, they don't say a word about Spygate. It's only the people that hate the Patriots that'll talk about Spygate. So, I mean, that's really why I wanted to touch up on this, because I see it all kinds of times on YouTube, because, you know, I try to, since I've only been a fan of since 2009, and the Patriots have had 30 to 40 years before that, I try to study up on their history as much as I can, so that way I can learn and not be some, you know, incoherent fan that thinks he knows about this team but really doesn't. So I guess that's kind of why I do it, and I like learning about the NFL anyways. But yeah, it just drives me insane to think that they should take away 3 Super Bowls of the Patriots just because of Spygate. And I think Spygate's overblown anyways. Like I said, it's just a reason to hate the Patriots. And while it was illegal, like I said, Bill Parcells and Jimmy Johnson admit, I mean, there were other teams doing it at the time. Who knows? If you're a Baltimore Ravens fan, maybe your team did that at one point. If you're a Cowboys fan, maybe your team did that. You know, if you're a Bears fan, maybe they did that. It's just, it adds, you guys understand what I mean. The Patriots were not the only team to videotape others, and I personally don't think they did anything hugely wrong. That anybody can just fake their defensive signals or change them, and I'm sure people have done that to the Patriots before. People are just jealous because the Patriots have not had an unsuccessful single-season record in a good while. At least the last time I remember them having a negative record was, I don't think they had a negative. I think it was the 2000 season. It might have been 2002. I don't think so though. And you know, most teams will have a good year for maybe 2 or 3 years, and then they'll end up having an average or a bad year. But the Patriots are consistently good, and people just want them to do bad. But until Brady and Belichick are gone, both of them, because like I said, with a backup quarterback, they still went 11-5. So until Belichick and Brady are gone, you can't count on the Patriots doing bad anytime soon. And, you know, I'm going to go for the record to say that they have a good shot at the 2013 season Super Bowl. Just because they're going to be drafting, and all the Patriots need, there are 2 things they need to have a successful season. And that's going to be a secondary, or like safeties, people like that. Or they're going to need a big-time receiver. They've got good slot receivers, and they've got Gronkowski and Hernandez, but they need a big receiver. You know, people like Torrey Smith and people that can catch big passes and make big yardage, not just have little 10, you have 7 10-yard completions as opposed to someone who gets like 3 20-yard completions and then add a 10 to it. So that's essentially, but that's off topic, and I just really needed to make this video so people can watch it and understand the truth about Spygate, and that it's honestly the biggest bullshit story since Tim Tebow. This is really all I have to say about this video. I don't know what's coming next, but it's going to be something damn good, and I guess I'll see you all later.